Hey guys, John Engel here, and today we're going to change the battery in the Viper. You might be wondering why I'm by the rear wheel. Well, I'm going to give you a hint. That's where they put the battery. All right, let's get started. Hey guys, John Engel here, and I've got some great news. Today we're going to fix that by installing a brand new double DIN. So today we're going to do an oil change and replace those. So we're going to change the battery on the Viper. It has a dead cell and will not start, and it's an older battery, so it needs to be done. Now I will tell you that this is a longer process than it should ever take for a battery. Let me show you what I mean. So all of these tools are needed to get the battery out. Now most of the time, let's go over to my Cobra R. What would you do to get a battery out? You pop the hood. You look, oh my God, there's a battery right there. You pop off the terminals, replace it, and you're done. Well, when Dodge created the Viper, they said that'd be too easy. Let's put the battery behind the rear wheel. I've done this before. It's not my favorite task, but let's get started. So all the bolts are off now, and the last thing is this little piece right here, which is just a plastic clip that we can use a pair of pliers. And once we get this piece out, this whole thing will hopefully slide out of the way. There we go. And there is my battery. 3 days, 4 hours, and 78 minutes later, you're able to access it. So 5/16. We're just gonna see if we can get these out easily. Probably not. That'd be way too much fun. Like a glove. Now that one's off, I don't have to worry as much. Let's go ahead and cover that up. Get that out of the way. Yeah, let's get this one off. Get that out of the way. So the battery's been disconnected. The last thing that we need to do to get this out is remove the retainer, which comes out underneath, and it uses, what does it use? A 1/2 inch. So let's get that out. Retainer off. That means this whole battery now should slide out. Oh yeah. You do want to be careful not to drop that on your fender. Whew, that is a heavy battery. So we got our new battery. Should be ready to go in. The first thing I did was take off the handle, because this obviously isn't needed. It's a 2020 battery. My old one was a 2014, so 6 years old. And I believe what happened is it had a bulge in the side, so I think a cell went bad on it. But we're about to throw this one in there and see. Just make sure you don't hit your fender. Perfect. Put these bad boys back in. 5/16 battery terminals. Just want it snug. Perfect. Caps back on. What else do we have? Got to put this back in here to hold that bad boy down. Always like to hand thread those before I even try to use something like this. Okay, bolted back in. That bolt is a 1/2 inch. And now we're going to reverse the process of which got us here. So I like to start with the easy rivet. Put that in, tighten that back down. Kind of holds everything in place. This one is a 3/8 and it goes directly on the bottom where I'll show you. So this is going to go right there, but I have to get it in. All right, now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these that just go up in here. And you guessed it, it's a different size as well. These are 7/16. So we're going to get these in. These top two, 7/16. And then of course we've got to have more sizes. So we have these three that go along this side right here that are 5/16. Why? Why? Could we not just make it where it was just super easy and say, hey, why don't we make all of these the same size? Nah, that'd be way too easy. No fun in that. No one would enjoy watching a video on everything being easy. All right, that is back on. Now we have the wonderful job of putting a wheel back on. Those 6 lug and those wheels, they're heavy. They're not light. But it's not like the Humvee wheel, so at least that's the good thing. Alright guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I do not know the torque spec on these, but I'm going to do 100 foot-pounds. Because that's usually a good torque spec for these, or for wheels. Well, mission complete. The battery is in, everything works great, and I'm happy that it's finally done. It'll be another 6 years probably before I have to replace it again. So it's not the worst task I've ever done, but it's definitely not my favorite. Hopefully you find this video helpful and you like it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, leave me some comments. We'll catch you next time. I'm so tired.